Try now.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, there you go. Alright, so we've got Coleman from Mrcoolpants17 from Team Bare Naked Laners. Really good first game for you guys, bit of a rough second game. Walk me through what happened game 2.
Game 2, I fed, we got behind, and then we were feeling pretty good. We actually thought we had the win, and I think we had that last team fight, but we miscommunicated.
Couple of aggressive Valkyries.
Yeah, Corky went in while we were going to kite back, so I really think that's why we lost the game.
Actually, we both thought that team fight was going in y'all's favor.
Yeah, I think it was after the ult. Like, Syndra was low and Lucian was low.
The Scion missed his ult entirely. Yeah, I think, like, you guys... That last team fight, it looked like it was in y'all's favor. It really did. And then... that was like the third or fourth time that game I saw an aggressive Valkyrie fort that probably shouldn't have.
Yeah, it looked like he really wanted to get Jen dead, but she had a GA up, and Corky unfortunately did not. So
Yeah.
just went after he took the GA off.
But apart from that fight, like, I think we had the game. I don't think they had a way to push into our base. I think they were scared, and then we just kind of threw it away. We could have been a lot more careful because they were starting to fall apart. You know, like people getting caught.
Yeah, the Scion was definitely not as impressive. It didn't live up to the hype that I thought it was. Several whiffed ults. You had some pretty impressive ults, actually. I think there was only one that I saw that I was like, I don't know if that was worth.
Yeah, the one at the Dragon Fight that hit only Scion.
Yeah, or the one where you ulted Wukong and then he responded in kind by engaging on you, and the rest of the team collapsing.
So yeah, that fight, like
up at the top lane,
right,
the inner turret.
Oh, that fight. Yeah, I thought we were gonna hold the turret.
Those are so hard to defend.
Those turrets are so dangerous. I should have, because they flank
you guys had like a really impressive game 1 though. Like, you had a really good team comp. And it looks like consistently your team picks teams that team fight really well together. You guys go for really good team fighting teams. I've seen 3 of your 4 matches now, so I don't know what happened in the other match. I'm assuming probably something similar.
Yeah, I think, was it the Katarina match that you didn't see?
No, I was the Katarina match where
the other match was the same thing. I played Orianna and we just kind of team fought.
So, like, you guys have a really good team. Your team looks really strong, and I think, like, with a few smarter decisions on that game too, that would have been a walk away 4-0. So
I think so.
Really, really strong. Maybe make some adjustments to the shot calling and maybe changing up the aggressiveness just a little bit. You guys will look really, really strong. Do you feel good coming out of week 2, 3-1?
Yeah, I'm actually really surprised at how good we are at moving around together and like controlling objectives and stuff.
Yeah, you guys had
really surprised me.
Despite the deficit, you had both of the Barons.
Right. We tend to make pretty good calls together, which is cool. But yeah, honestly, like, that game was just a terrible early game for me. I don't know. I think I was kind of distracted at the start of the game and
a little overhyped from the win.
Got outplayed really hard early and then stopped feeding, but then we were really far behind. But I think we played pretty well from behind. That's the first time being that far behind, so.
Noel did get, like, really out of control on his Syndra.
He did. Yep, and that was all my fault.
18.9k gold. Wow, he had a whole lot of gold at the end of that game. You did out-farm him, though.
I did. I stopped feeding eventually and got pretty relevant, which was good. We were able to stall well, but I think with the Barons that helped. I don't know why they didn't go top inhib after they took our top turret, but
I think they were just scared.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they were, and we could kind of tell. But
it looked like there was a bit of split decision making on their team too. Like, Korean Consuela was constantly by himself.
He was.
Yeah, even though you guys fell behind early, I would definitely say that objective-wise and rotationally, you guys outplayed them throughout the
superior
half of the game for sure.
Yeah, I think just that one misplay was probably what cost y'all the fight, or cost y'all the game right there.
Yeah, I really think so. That fight felt really good. It felt
I actually thought you guys had won it. I was like, oh wow, they definitely won this. And
yeah,
Corky.
And even me, like, even with the Corky going in, if I had landed, the fight just got so chaotic after that. I missed 2 QWs, like in the middle of the fight, because they were all around me. If I landed either of those, Syndra or Lucian would have died, and at least the game wouldn't have ended. I don't know.
That's
really
and I
close.
feel like that's something that like people underestimate too. Like team fights like that are so chaotic, and it is really hard to like keep focus on every one of the abilities that you could be throwing down and where the priority target is when it gets that chaotic. But good matches today. You went 1-1. You're 3-1 now. You guys look really strong. I think that puts you at the number 3 seed right now.
Yeah, this team isn't 2-0, 3-0 now, are they? Or first?
No.
No,
So right now we have
two
see.
2-0s. Oh, so it does.
Bare
Jay,
Naked
your team is
Laners.
2-0, right?
Yeah, we're 2-0. No Life Gamers is also 2-0. You guys are 3-1.
So it puts y'all at number 1 for now.
So you're somewhere between 1 and 3 right now.
Yeah.
Just everyone else has 1 win or less.
Yeah, I'm really excited. It's been fun so far, and I think they did a good job of balancing the teams.
They did. Yeah, they did a very good job of it. I think Oriana should have been banned against you. I don't think you should ever be allowed to play Oriana.
But I mean, and then I went 0-3. Like,
yeah, you still made significant impacts in team fights. Like,
I mean, you could look at it. Yeah, you went 0-3 to start, but considering you started 0-3 against Hanul,
yeah,
you had a huge impact on the game, and you came back very well.
you had really good ults. Like and I said that at the start of tonight. I was like, I don't think you should be allowed to play Oriana or Katarina. And if they had to ban one of the two, I'd rather see the Oriana banned.
yeah, just because we team fight better than we.
Yeah, like your Katarina's really good, but I feel like a good counter pick to that just stops Katarina's.
There are so many counter picks, and it doesn't really fit the way our team plays. But
yeah, like a Syndra would have countered the Katarina. I don't think he would have had a good like laning phase against a Syndra as Katarina. So
If they didn't ban Katarina, would you have picked her?
against this team, no, I was planning on playing Ori just because actually our jungler really wanted to play J4, and we got to the last pick and I didn't have J4, but
Okay.
so we remade, right, because our jungler really wanted to remake, but
you have to do the same picks.
yeah, I just asked, yeah, basically we stuck with the league because we had locked it, but so we meant to play J4 and team fight
He
even harder.
performed really well. He secured your bot lane.
He actually
early
loves
game.
Lee Sin. We just
Yeah.
tend to, like, when I play Ori and he plays Lee, I just put the ball on him, and then he flashes out of a fight, and I, like, whip ult. So that's why I don't play Ori when he plays Lee.
So you want the Ori? Yeah, I think like you're gonna start seeing that banned more against you though. Like it's
Probably.
clear that it's a good comfort pick for you. And if you have to choose between the two, the Katarina is probably the easier to deal with than the Oriana.
I also really like the Lulu as a substitute for Ori, because it's the similar role, like the control. And
Yeah, you had really good Lulu play. The Lulu Wukong combo was really strong. You trolled me there for a second though, hovering over the Yasuo. I was like, no.
No, I didn't. Yeah. He's always banned. I never got a chance to learn him. Like,
I was like, that's not
just
gonna
don't like
happen.
the chance.
Now maybe you can pick that up in some normal games this week and add it to your champion pool.
Yep. Although I feel pretty comfortable playing against it, and I don't know, whatever.
But do you feel comfortable playing it though?
No. I mean, I can play it, but I'd rather play other things. Especially now they just got nerfed a little bit. We'll have to see how strong it still is.
Yeah, I want to know, did you guys get a Lucian one of the games?
Did we? No, we did not play Lucian.
You guys played against it. I really want to know, I want to hear about the Lucian nerf and how it's impacting people, because now you have mana cost on your dash, you have to actually, you actually have to, like, pay attention to that stuff now.
Will Henry says it's not a big deal.
He says it wasn't a big deal?
Yeah.
That's that infamous B.
You have played him since the patch? Yeah. I don't think it'll change much. I mean, it's nice, but...
It's only 40 mana max, right?
Yeah, 40's not
The first
too expensive.
If that's 40 mana, you gotta use to double lift in, though.
True.
Yeah, you might as well just flash in. Seems better.
Oh, yeah, well, if you're out of mana, you could just use your flash to go in.
flash in.
Alright, guys, well, thank you very much for the interview. Jay, did you have any other questions?
Oh, I just had one last question. Actually, two.
Yeah.
Are you picking your team comps based on like comfort picks, or are you specifically going for these really strong team fights? And then the second one is your top laner keeps teleporting to minions right next to the turret. Are you going to address that?
Yeah, I'll tell him that. I had no idea.
It was two
Oh.
games in a row, so I just thought I'd let you.
The thing about Felix is he's a complete enigma. Because he'll say something that makes you think he has no idea how to play League of Legends, and then he'll make this great play. And we just really don't know if he's brilliant or if he, like... I don't know. I don't know why he's still in bronze with the way he plays some games, but then sometimes he'll say something that... Okay.
A memorable quote that of him.
Yeah, he's quite quotable. I love Felix.
Yeah, well, it's just let him know that 60 seconds.
Yeah, it's a big deal. Yeah.
It's a whole minute.
Honestly, I had no idea.
He is right. He did it in both games, and I was like, oh wow. Oh.
We were having a good chuckle here in the commentator
We
booth.
kind of pick our team comps around stuff we're comfortable on and stuff that we like. I pick based on what I feel has synergy with our jungler. So J4 Ori has been good. Lulu, Wukong, Lulu Vi, like stuff like that.
So do you let them pick their comfort champs and then you fill in, or everyone just works together with the team comps, or what?
Kind of both.
Both?
I mean,
Okay.
Felix never knows what to play till the last second, so he just picks something.
The Wukong pick game 1 I liked.
Yeah.
I did.
He
I wasn't
likes
so
Wukong.
sure about the build, but I liked the Wukong pick.
The builds are always.
I think like I liked how he started, and then he was against Rise game 1, right? Yeah. And I think, and I was telling Jay, I was like, he could be winning this early, and Rise got to come out with a lot more farm, just because there was not enough aggression, and I think a misclick of skills taken at level 1.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but he did hold his own very well against that Rise, and he had that amazing teleport into the dragon fight.
He did. That was a great telly.
That was so fun. I was like, wow, an amazing teleport, so good. Completely, like, I was sitting there the whole time like, man, this Wukong is not impressing me, not impressing. Wow, that was a really good Wukong ult. Just completely threw me through a loop. So, congratulations, 1-1 for the day, and overall 3-1 for the first 2 weeks. Not too bad at all. And you guys are looking really strong going into the next week for the UVA LCS.
Thanks. Looking forward to playing everyone else. It's been really fun so far.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to playing. All right, well, that was fun. Jay, do you have anything else before we end the stream?
No, I'm good. Unless C-Moose is here for an interview.
Is Moose here for an interview?
I don't think he's here. He hates us.
Question mark.
Alright, let's do a sign off then.
All right. Well, we'll see you all later this week for more games. Make sure you stop and watch Jay pick up his first loss this week. It's important.
Oh yeah.
Alright, that's not happening. But,
You heard it here. It's not happening.
it's not happening. I'll sign us off, though. This is Mrcoolpants17, Catastrophe, and Cynical. We're out.